This video will walk motor carriers through the process of submitting a Corrective Action Plan, what we'll refer to as a CAP, to the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, or FMCSA. A Corrective Action Plan is a written document that addresses specific safety deficiencies, identifies what factors led to the deficiencies, and explains the actions the motor carrier has taken to address the deficiencies to ensure that they won't happen again. The plan must also include proof of the actions taken. Motor carriers are required to submit a CAP to FMCSA after failing a safety audit. If you fail a safety audit, you will receive a safety audit failure notice like the one shown here that 1. Notifies you of the date your registration will be revoked if FMCSA does not receive and approve your CAP within the required timeframes. 2. Clarifies how much time you have to submit a corrective action plan so that FMCSA has time to review it before you are placed out of service. 3. Indicates what needs to be included in your corrective action plan. And 4. Identifies the violations that resulted in your safety audit failure. A corrective action plan must address each violation that resulted in the safety audit failure and discuss the actions taken to correct the deficiencies. FMCSA will provide you with a CAP guidance document and template to help you submit a complete CAP. Specifically, the CAP should include a copy of your safety audit failure letter. Describe why each violation that resulted in the safety audit failure occurred. Describe the actions taken to correct the violations and include documentation demonstrating the actions taken. If you failed your safety audit due in part to an unacceptable accident rate, include an accident countermeasure program as part of your submission. The program should include, at minimum, defensive driving training, identification of causative factors, and preventative measures implemented to reduce crashes. If your corrective action plan includes actions that will be conducted in the near future, such as training or purchasing of computer programs, include a detailed description of the activity and a schedule of when the activity will begin and when it will be completed. Describe any additional actions taken to ensure the violations will not reoccur in the future. Include any additional documents you believe demonstrate adequate safety management controls and specifically relate to the safety audit failure. Finally, include a written statement certifying that the carrier will operate in compliance with the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations and the Hazardous Material Regulations. The statement must also certify that the carrier meets the safety standard found in Title 49, Sections 385.5 and 385.7 of the Code of Federal Regulations and must be signed by a company owner or corporate officer. If you want to ensure that FMCSA has time to review and accept your CAP before your registration is revoked, you must submit your CAP within 15 calendar days of your safety audit failure notice. Note that merely submitting a corrective action plan does not guarantee that FMCSA will find it acceptable. If you fail a safety audit, you must submit a CAP that FMCSA finds acceptable prior to re-registering. You can submit a CAP at any time, but if you wait too long to submit your CAP and your registration is revoked, you may have to wait the required 30 days after revocation before you can re-register. For the fastest delivery, motor carriers should submit CAPs via email or fax to the FMCSA regional office indicated in the written notification letter. If submitting a CAP via mail, use a trackable service so that you can confirm receipt. FMCSA will review the CAP and may contact you with questions or to request additional information. FMCSA will notify you in writing when it has accepted or rejected your CAP. Carriers can always submit additional information to support a CAP. Documents should be submitted via email, fax, or mail and include a copy of the safety audit failure notice. Thank you for joining us to learn about submitting corrective action plans. For more information, contact your local FMCSA division office or visit FMCSA's New Entrant Program website.